Finally. Uncle, do you realize what this means?
I won't get to finish my game. Oh, it's just the celestial light. We've been down this road before, Prince Zuko. I don't want you to get too excited over nothing. Please sit. Why don't you enjoy a cup of calming jasmine tea? I'm going to bed now. Oh. Yep, a man needs his rest. Prince Zuko, you need some sleep. Even if you're right, and the Avatar is alive, you won't find him. Your father, grandfather, and great-grandfather all tried and failed. Again. No, power in firebending comes from the breath, not the muscles. The breath becomes energy in the body. The energy extends past your limbs and becomes fire. Get it right this time.
Enough. I've been drilling this sequence all day. Teach me the next set. I'm more than ready.
No, you are impatient. You have yet to master your basics. Drill it again!
The sages tell us that the Avatar is the last airbender. He must be over 100 years old by now. He's had a century to master the 4 elements. I'll need more than basic firebending to defeat him. You will teach me the advanced set!
Very well. But first, I must finish my roast duck.
This staff will make an excellent gift for my father. I suppose you wouldn't know of fathers, being raised by monks. Take the Avatar to the prison hold, and take this to my quarters.
Hey, you mind taking this to his quarters for me? Huh?
Shoot them down!
Good news for the Fire Lord. The Fire Nation's greatest threat is just a little kid.
Dig the ship out and follow them! As soon as you're done with that. Uncle, I want the repairs made as quickly as possible. I don't want to stay too long and risk losing his trail.
You mean the Avatar?
Don't mention his name on these docks. Once word gets out that he's alive, every firebender will be out looking for him, and I don't want anyone getting in the way.
Getting in the way of what?
Captain Zhao.
Its commander now, and General Iroh, great hero of our nation.
Retired General. Our ship is being repaired.
Yes. You wouldn't believe what happened. Uncle, tell Commander Zhao what happened.
Yes, I will do that. It was incredible. What, did we crash or something?
Yes. Right into an Earth Kingdom ship.
Miss Zuko, show Commander Zhao your respect. We would be honored to join you. Do you have any ginseng tea? It's my favorite.
Rule. The Fire Lord will finally claim victory in this war.
If my father thinks the rest of the world will follow him willingly, then he is a fool.
2 years at sea have done little to temper your tongue. So, how is your search for the Avatar going?
My fault entirely.
Airbenders, you're more pathetic than I thought.
I underestimated him once, but it will not happen again.
No, it will not, because you won't have a second chance.
Commander Zhao,
Keep them here.
More tea, please.
As I'm out to sea, my guards will escort you back to your ship.
Prince Zuko, that's enough.
You can't compete with me. I have hundreds of warships under my command. And you?
Prince Zuko, have you forgotten what happened last time you dueled a master? Remember your firebending basics, Prince Zuko. They are your greatest weapons. Basics, Zuko! Break his root! No, Prince Zuko. Do not taint your victory. So this is how the great Commander Zhao acts in defeat? Disgraceful. Even in exile, my nephew is more honorable than you. Thanks again for the tea. It was delicious.
Did you really mean that, Uncle?
Of course. I told you ginseng tea is my favorite.
The only reason you should be interrupting me is if you have news about the Avatar.
Well, there is news, Prince Zuko, but you might not like it. Don't get too upset.
Take it.
Okay, then. We have no idea where he is.
What?
You really should open the window in here.
Give me the map!
There have been multiple sightings of the Avatar, but he is impossible to track down.
How am I gonna find him, Uncle? Uncle, ready the rhinos. He's not getting away from me this time.
Are you going to finish that?
I was going to save it for later. Oh,
Over here.
Uncle?
You look tired, Prince Zuko. Why don't you join me in these hot springs and soak away your troubles? You should take your teacher's advice and relax a little. The temperature's just right. I heated it myself. Very well.
On second thought,
Who's there? A meadow ball. I should have known. You startled me, little one. Seems I've dozed off and missed my nephew's deadline, but it was a very sweet nap.
West, the once great General Iroh.
Where are you taking me?
We're taking you to face justice.
Right. But where specifically?
A place you're quite familiar with, actually. You once laid siege to it for 600 days, but it would not yield to you.
Ah, the great city of Ba Sing Se.
It was greater than you were, apparently.
I acknowledge my defeat at Ba Sing Se. After 600 days away from home, my men were tired, and I was tired. And I'm still tired.
He is too dangerous, Captain. We can't just carry him to the capital. We have to do something now.
I agree. He must be dealt with immediately and severely. Hands must be crushed.
Excellent form, Prince Zuko.
you taught me well.
Surrender yourselves. It's 5 against 2.
That's true. But you are clearly outmatched.
Now would you please put on some clothes?
Sailing into Fire Nation waters. Of all the foolish things you've done in your 16 years, Prince Zuko, this is the most foolish.
I have no choice, Uncle.
Have you completely forgotten that the Fire Lord banished you? What if you're caught? You give him too much credit. My brother is not the understanding type.
Helmsman! Full steam ahead!
Really, Prince Zuko, couldn't you shoot them down with something more fragrant?
On my mark. Fire! A blockade.
Technically, you were still in Earth Kingdom waters. Turn back now and they cannot arrest you.
He's not turning around.
Please, Prince Zuko, if the Fire Nation captures you, there's nothing I can do. Do not follow the Avatar.
Run the blockade!
Of course.
We can make it! What's he up to, Uncle? Why didn't Commander Zhao arrest me?
Because he wants to follow you. He knows you'll lead him to the prize you're both after. The Avatar. Actually, someone did. I assure you, it is a matter of utmost importance, Prince Zuko. Even more urgent. It seems I've lost my lotus tile. For my Paisho game. Most people think the lotus tile insignificant, but it is essential for the unusual strategy that I employ. See, you, like most people, underestimate its value. Just give me 10 minutes to check the merchants at this port of call. Hopefully, they'll have the lotus tile in stock and I can get on with my life. I'm lucky to have such an understanding nephew.
My cabbages! This place is worse than Omashu!
I've checked all the shops on this pier. Not a lotus tile in the entire marketplace.
It's good to know this trip was a complete waste of time for everyone.
Quite the contrary. I always say the only thing better than finding something you are looking for is finding something you weren't looking for at a great bargain.
You bought a Sungi horn?
For music night on the ship. Now, if we only had some woodwinds. Oh, this place looks promising. Oh, that is handsome. Wouldn't it look magnificent in the galley?
We lost the Water Tribe girl and the little bald monk she was traveling with.
This monk, did he have an arrow on his head?
Aang, this is all my fault.
Yeah, it kind of is. Are you so busy fighting you cannot see your own ship has set sail?
We have no time for your proverbs, Uncle.
It's no proverb.
Bleeding hog monkeys!
Hey! That's my boat!
Maybe it should be a proverb.
Come on, Uncle! My boat!
Prince Zuko, you're really going to get a kick out of this. The lotus tile was in my sleeve the whole time!
What do they want?
Perhaps a sporting game of Paisho. Zhao has been promoted? Well, good for him. Excellent! I take the part. But you're all improving. I'm certain you will win if we play again. Is everything okay? It's been almost an hour and you haven't given the men an order. Don't give up hope yet. You can still find the Avatar before Zhao. Where have you been, Prince Zuko? You missed music night. Lieutenant G sang a stirring love song. See, Prince Zuko? A moment of quiet is good for your mental well-being.
There are no stowaways on my ship. He's paralyzed.
Only temporarily.
But how did you find him on my ship?
Well, I'm impressed. Very impressed. He means no offense. I'm certain you bathe regularly.
I need to talk to you.
Well, if it isn't my new friends, Angry Boy and Uncle Lazy.
I'll consider the damage to my ship paid for.
Forget it.
Plus, we'll pay your weight in gold.
Make it your weight, and we got a deal.
You got it.
Get on.
At my age, there is really only one big surprise left. And I'd just as soon leave it a mystery.
Uncle? I didn't see you get hit with the tongue.
Winter, spring, summer, and fall. Winter, spring, summer, and fall. 4 seasons, 4 loves. 4 seasons, 4 love.
For the last time, I'm not playing the Sungi horn.
No, it's about our plans. There's a bit of a problem.
I'm taking your crew.
True?
I'm afraid so. He's taking everyone. Even the cook. Just rumors. I don't think he is real. The crew wanted me to wish you safe travels.
Good riddance to those traitors.
It's a lovely night for a walk. Why don't you join me? It would clear your head. Or just stay in your room and sit in the dark. Whatever makes you happy. Zuko! Zuko.
I'm devastated to hear about Prince Zuko. Just devastated.
The Fire Lord will not be pleased when he learns who was responsible. Yes. Pirates. We had a run-in with them a while back. They wanted revenge. Yes, I accept. It will be an honor to serve as your general. To the Fire Nation, our plan is working perfectly. Zhao doesn't suspect a thing.
You didn't have to do this.
No nephew of mine is going to stow away on a ship without some backup.
Thank you, Uncle.
Someone's coming. Stay hidden until we get to the North Pole, and the Avatar will be yours. Good luck.
My fleet is ready. Set a course for the Northern Water Tribe.
Be careful what you wish for, Admiral. History is not always kind to its subjects.
Failure at Ba Sing Se.
I hope not, for your sake.
Tell the captains to prepare for first strike.
We'll be landing soon. Do you have a plan?
I'm working on it, Uncle.
Almost twilight, Admiral. As your military consultant, I must advise you to halt your attack. The waterbenders draw their power from the moon, and it is nearly full tonight. You should wait and resume the attack at daybreak.
Oh, I'm well aware of the move.
You're fishing for an octopus, my nephew. You need a tightly woven net, or he will squeeze through the tiniest hole and escape.
I don't need your wisdom right now, Uncle.
I'm sorry. I just nag you because, well, ever since I lost my son,
Uncle, you don't have to say it.
I think of you as my own.
I know, Uncle. We'll meet again. After I have the Avatar.
Remember your breath of fire. It could save your life out there.
I will.
I don't need to remind you, we have a time limit. If we don't defeat the Water Tribe before the full moon rises, they will be undefeatable. Remove the moon? How? Admiral Zhao, the spirits are not to be trifled with.
Everything would fall out of balance. You have no idea what kind of chaos that would unleash on the world.
He is right, Zhao.
General Iroh, why am I not surprised to discover your treachery?
I'm no traitor, Zhao. The Fire Nation needs the moon too. We all depend on the balance. Whatever you do to that spirit, I'll unleash on you tenfold! Let it go now! Prince Zuko, surprised that you are not at this moment trying to capture the Avatar.
I'm tired.
Then you should rest. A man needs his rest.